Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your review and the qualifying session for the Russian Grand Prix. Wow, what an amazing qualifying session that was. That is possibly one of the best qualifying sessions I saw in quite a long time. Possibly since Istanbul, Turkey last year. Because that was an epic qualifying session. Lando Norris is on pole position for the Russian Grand Prix. Yes! Get in, Lando! Come on! That's what we're talking about. Yes! Lando Norris starts on pole position ahead of Carlos Sainz. And George Russell, P3. Wow, unbelievable. World champion Lewis Hamilton makes a horrendous mistake, on the way into pit lane, and he hits his Mercedes and has to replace the front wing. Bottled it big time. When his championship rival, Max Verstappen, is starting right in the back of the grid. Joke. What are you thinking, Lewis? But anyway, not all is lost yet. Still plenty could happen in the race. So, as I said, not all is lost yet for Lewis Hamilton. So, we'll wait and see what happens. But Lando Norris on pole position, I cannot believe it. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Of course, me being a Lewis Hamilton fan, it would have been ideal if Lewis Hamilton was on pole, because Max started at the back, for the sake of the championship. But for one of my younger favourite drivers to be on pole position is absolutely fantastic. And George Russell again in the Williams P3. I cannot wait until he's in that Mercedes. I really can't. Sergio Perez P9. That is horseshit. Horseshit at the highest level by Sergio Perez. He needs to be higher than that. Especially when Max Verstappen is starting right in the back. You need Perez up there to challenge Mercedes, because Red Bull needs handy points in the Constructors' Championship. But P4 for Lewis, like I said, not all is lost yet, but my goodness sake, that was an unbelievable qualifying session. Russia's boring, is it? Don't think so, not today. That was so exciting, an exciting qualifying session. Wow. I mean, I was honestly expecting it to be Mercedes 1 and 2, but the changeable weather conditions threw up a huge surprise again. They really do. I just love the changeable conditions, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, in Q3, a lot of the drivers were still on intermediates, and George Russell said on the team radio, it's time for slicks. And it was the right decision, because everyone else after that came in for slicks. But Lando Norris, wow. The driver born from Glastonbury, not all that far from where I live actually, about an hour from where I live. So, a very local boy, but buzzing, absolutely buzzing. He deserves this, Lando Norris, because he could have been on pole at Spa, until he crashed his car and damaged it. Obviously, that's a horrendous accident, so thankfully he's okay. But I'm so glad this time out in the changeable conditions it worked for Lando Norris. Like I said, a bit frustrating though, like you're a Lewis Hamilton fan, because that was a massive opportunity to grab a pole position. But McLaren and Ferrari on the front row. When was the last time that happened? Where you got McLaren first and the Ferrari second, both on the front row. Absolutely incredible scenes at Russia. It really was. Start a qualifying session, it's going to have to be between Lando Norris and George Russell, hasn't it? For the start of qualifying. But what an epic qualifying session. Now, I will be back a bit later to do my rants on Manchester United losing. Fucking joke, but we'll get into that when I record that video. But anyway, get in there, Lando. Come on, lad. Yes. Woohoo! Yes, boys. Let's go. Bye-bye.